Look at this stuff. It's like fluffy silk. Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about how I color my hair. I know, it's hard to believe that this isn't natural, but it's not. It's sort of natural. My natural hair color is actually kind of a darker, dirty blonde, and when I was young, it was this color pretty much whenever I was out in the sun. But now those days have passed, and I have to do it in the fake manner, which is fine, because it's fun and it's fancy and very exciting. So I do my own hair. I don't go to a professional, which if you are not comfortable doing your own hair, you should go to a professional. There's lots of fancy people out there who are very good at their jobs. I've had bad experiences with hairdressers turning my hair like really weird colors, and so I just figured out how to do it on my own, and so that's what I'm going to share with you. So first off, I use the L'Oreal bleaching powder. This is a huge tub, and it's awesome. And I got it on Amazon for a pretty reasonable price. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much it was, but I'll put the link down below. Or you can just Google Amazon and buy it. And the cool thing about it is that the powder is blue. Blue powder. Now the reason you want a blue powder is because it helps to take the yellow out of your hair. If you look at the color wheel, yellow and orange are on the opposite ends of purple and blue. And so usually purple and blue are what is used to counter like yellowing when you bleach your hair. And then next up is the developer. You mix that with the powder, and you have a little number here that tells you basically the strength of the color removal, because you are actually removing color from your hair, the pigmentation from your hair, and that's what gives you this bleached look. I would definitely consult with someone if you are not sure what number you should be using. It goes from like 10 to 40 or 50. I'm not entirely sure how the range on it, but I chose 20 because that's what I was recommended, and that's what I have had a previous hairstylist use on me, so that's what I'm sticking with. I could probably go with a different number if I wanted to because I have really light hair, but if it ain't broke, you know, kind of thing. But definitely consult with someone or do your research before purchasing this, just because you don't want to overstrip your hair, and you also don't want to further damage your hair, because bleaching actually is very damaging to your hair, but if you do it in the safest way possible, you'll have good results. And then a lot of people use a toner for their hair, especially when they're bleaching it, and what a toner does is it basically gives you a cooler tone or a warmer tone, and that's kind of up to you. I like just this is just the bleach tone. I like the kind of white look. I think it looks kind of good. And then at the roots, it kind of comes out like this like buttery kind of color. And so I think that adds kind of a natural dimension to it. You can do what you want. And there's definitely cooler, more ashy tones. And then there's warmer, more beigey tones. And so that's something that you can practice with, or you can consult with one of your hairdresser friends or someone that you think is really smart. But what I use is I actually just use a purple shampoo, and I use the one by Paul Mitchell, the blonde, and it is awesome. It smells pretty nice. It's yeah, it's clean. It's good. A good smell, and you can see right there on the lip that it is actually a dark purple shampoo. Again, color wheel, purple and yellow are on the opposites, and you don't want that brassy, gross kind of yellow color in your hair that looks like, I don't know, like a 14-year-old just learned how to color her hair. Or his hair, whoever is doing it. They also have a conditioner in this, which I hear is amazing, but I have my own conditioner right now, and until I use it up, I'm not going to buy another one because I'm practical like that. Yeah. So, Paul Mitchell Blonde, this one, from the reviews that I've read on most things and price comparison wise, this is pretty much the best bang for your buck, and it works really well. I wash my hair with this, at the beginning I wash my hair with this like 2 to 3 times a week, and then as my hair kind of reaches the color that I want it to be, then I use it less. I maybe wash my hair twice a week, sometimes once a week, depending on how long I can get away with it, but I don't want to be gross, so yeah, I totally recommend this product. And like I said before, when you are bleaching your hair, you are damaging it. You're stripping all the color out of your hair, and that can leave your hair very brittle, and it can leave your hair basically fried, is what they call it. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to have gross, damaged, undesirable hair. And so you want to make sure that you condition the crap out of it. So right now I'm using this When conditioner, and the reason I'm using it is because it smells amazing. I don't really use it for any other reason except for I really, really, really like the smell of this one. It is the Lemon Rosemary Vanilla Bean. This stuff smells so good. Love it. But like I said before, you can also use the Paul Mitchell Blonde. Apparently that one smells amazing also, but I already had this one and I like it. And on top of that, I would recommend a hair serum or coconut oil or a leave-in conditioner because, again, your hair it's very fragile right after you do it, and you want to make sure that you condition it and take really good care of it. I also, when I'm coloring my hair, the very first day that I do it, I don't blow dry my hair afterwards because you just tormented the crap out of your hair, and then adding a bunch of heat and air to it, it could fry it out a lot more than you would want it to. And you also have to consider your hair type. Everybody has different hair. I have very baby fine light hair, and again, my hair is already in the blonde range, so it takes a lot less effort to strip the color from my hair than say someone with really dark hair and really thick hair. So it's something you want to consider just because you don't want to damage your hair, because it would suck to have to shave it all off because you did a bad job. And so with that, I use this Kenra Shine Serum. I like having a shine serum or a silkening serum. I believe they also have that for Kenra. It just makes your hair a lot softer, and it conditions it so that it doesn't get all split-endy and fried and really unhealthy looking. You want to make sure that you're taking good care of it, especially if you're processing your hair. I've had my hair like this for probably the last 8 or 9 years. Not necessarily this color, but I've been through that 8 or 9 years kind of perfecting the look that I want. And so like the first time I ever colored my hair, I didn't use a bleach, I used like box color, and it came out that very brassy color. I had no idea about using developers and the bleach and then the toner afterwards, or the purple shampoo. I didn't know about that, so I looked kind of weird when I first started out, and nobody had short hair at the time. I think the only famous person who had short hair was like Ellen DeGeneres, and her hair looks awesome. But nobody else did it. Nobody else was doing it. And so then I did it. And of course I set off that trend. Now everybody does it. Just kidding. But it is interesting how many people do have short hair now, and they have short blonde hair, and there's so many more references now to kind of figure out what you should do with your hair. Because back when I did my hair, that sounds like it was a really long time ago, but back when I did my hair short and blonde, I had nothing to look at. Nobody else was doing it because it wasn't in style. It was in style to have like long wavy hair, and that's not what I was doing. Yeah, so I'll put a list of the products that I use down in the description box, and I really hope you liked my video. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. And then also you can follow me on Snapchat and Snow and Facebook and Instagram, and we'll have tons of fun. And thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see y'all around.